It is like 500 degrees in here right now. I can't turn the AC on while I film, so let's sweat together. I just wanna make you sweat. I hope you're ready for my last Korea video today. I can't believe so much time passed already, that all the videos that I filmed are now over. But I mean, it's probably good for the people who didn't want to see that content anyway, so you're welcome. Once this video up, my Korea time is officially over, because, you know, when you're editing and you're looking at all the footage, you just really revisit it, you know? So today, together, we will revisit it one last time, and we will look at all the hyped food spots that I've eaten at. And since I already uploaded a couple of videos, you might think,
wait, haven't we seen everything already?
No, you guys don't even know how much I ate there. So much. You just saw a tiny little fragment of that. So here is the actual video where I test all the food spots in Korea. I did film a video like this before, but I feel like for my last Korea Seoul food spot video, it was not so much. Like, not the hype places, not the viral places, only food spots. But this time I really did some research and I went to all the places that are hyped or went viral, because we all know a lot of these actually are kind of a disappointment, because that's at least something that I experienced in Tokyo. Like, all of the hype spots where you also have to stand in the queue for some time, it's mostly overrated, but also not always. So that's what I want to test in this video. So let's travel back to Seoul in 3, 2, 1. Wait, actually, did you know that I dropped some merch? You probably didn't, because I didn't tell you yet, but it's actually some really dope merch with a bit of a horrible backstory. Wait, that sounds so bad. The merch is good. It's just that it's connected with a very shitty thing that happened to me on my music journey, aka I lost a lot of money. Nonetheless, the merch that I dropped is really freaking cool and amazing, and yeah, you should check it out at the link in my description. And now let's go to Korea in 3, 2, 1, go! On our very first day in Seoul, I actually found a super viral spot on TikTok. It is called Mibedong, and there you can find the famous salmon noodles. It is located in Hongdae. It also has some other branches, but that one is the most reachable one if you're in Seoul. And their popular dish, salmon noodles soup, basically went viral. It is cold noodles, but the noodles in the soup are salmon, so salmon noodles. There you can also book a table. I would suggest for you to do that because it's just smarter. But also, I didn't even tell them I booked a table. I just found a spot there, so maybe it's fine. It's just very busy. We were just lucky, so it wasn't that busy. And if you order the very famous salmon noodle tomato broth, you also get a little instructions card on how to eat it, which is very nice of them. It literally said salmon noodles are more delicious with wasabi and grated radish. That's what you also get as a side dish. They tell you about the sauces that you get. The yuzu kosho, it's made with lemon and chongjang red pepper. And if the salmon gets greasy for you as you eat, try putting on a small amount of the paste on top of the noodles or mixing in the broth. I think that's also very nice of them to say, because I do suffer a little bit from salmon fatigue. Like, if I eat too much of the sashimi, it can get quite greasy. I didn't really have the problem with that soup, but I also tried their hack and it did definitely add something, like something new, like a little bit like a palate cleanser. I don't know. It was great. My resume for this is I actually really liked it, but with cold noodles, I'm a little bit like, I like it at the beginning, but as more as I eat, the less I like it. I don't know what this phenomenon is.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
But I really enjoyed the first scoops of the broth, because the tomato broth is also very flavorful. I don't know how to explain it. There's just so much nice flavors in there, and also onion, and it's very rich and very nice. Also, the shrimp was delicious. You might also think that it's not so nice if the shrimp soaks in the broth, but actually it was still delicious, and the salmon noodles were also amazing. So I would just say, if you're a really big fan of salmon sashimi and you don't mind cold soups, this is something for you. I think it's maybe a little bit overhyped. I would still give it a solid 7 out of 10 broccolis. On that same day, Joanna and we found a mochi spot. But for this one, me and Joanna, we just stumbled upon it in Hongdae, and it's called Yuki Mochi. Like I said, we didn't plan on eating mochi that night, but but it's just what happened. We took several different mochis. I think one with pistachio, like Dubai style, another one with pineapple, and you can literally see them freshly prepared in front of your eyes. Also, they were really good. Wow. The pineapple mochi with the fresh fruit inside, and the mochi dough was so chewy and soft, like you can't even compare it to here in Germany. Like when I buy mochis here, they're good, but these were next level. Wow. So for this one, I definitely recommend you to go there. I'm also gonna try a very viral spot later for mochis. I don't want to spoil anything. So also on my way home, I found something very interesting, which is butter sand. You can actually see this a couple of times in the streets of Seoul. I think it's very trendy right now, these butter sand type of sandwiches. It's literally like a little food stall, and they don't like prepare it freshly. They just give it out to you. Like it's pre-made. And it's like a souvenir store, basically. And I also found out that it really is trendy right now. Like, you're going to see it so many times in this video. Or actually, I saw it. I don't know if I filmed it. It's very interesting. You can pick from different flavors. I picked creme brulee, which made it like a very crunchy, sugary coating on the outside. And let me tell you, this was so interesting. I did not expect the taste.
Das Butter da drin, aber es ist übelst geil. Mal auch mit Julie. Amazing.
Then we also had a little midnight snack and went to 7-Eleven. It's not a viral spot, but I just wanted to show you the cheese pull on my cheesy thing, whatever that was. Hello, good morning from after the first night in Seoul. We are in the super cute little wooden house. Do you see it? We were sleeping on the floor. It was a horrible night, not because of the floor. First of all, there were so many mosquitoes here. Then because of this girl. Yeah. Look, they served us little breakfasts. So cute. Do you want a green tea? It's delicious. Joanna, I customized our breakfast with the butter sand from yesterday. Bucha. Next on the list for lunch is meal toast. You can find it in Jongno, and this has also been very, very popular on TikTok, I could tell you, because there you can get toast. That was also the first time where we actually had to stand in a line for maybe 20 minutes. And this bread you get in a little wooden basket. You can pick different fillings, and it's basically soggy bread. And I know this does not sound appealing at all, but somehow TikTok has made a big deal about this. And I love bread, so I was thinking I'm gonna love this so much. Turns out I didn't love it so much. We took the corn filling and sweet potato filling. The corn filling was okay, but also all in all, the bread is kind of soggy and not even so juicy. Like, it's still dry in a way. And the sweet potato flavor was even worse because the sweet potato sucked out even more of the juice, so it was even drier.
They're dry.
So honestly, that was very not so good to me personally. So this one in my eyes is definitely way too overhyped. The matcha was also absolutely disgusting. I will learn in this video that you can drink good matcha in Seoul. I know, I didn't expect that either. We also got this mochi covered bread, which looks a bit questionable, but I think that was better than the other ones. Still not my favorite spot. I'm sorry. This one just gets like a 5 out of 10. To not say 4 out of 10 broccolis. Sorry. For dinner, we went to get some Hanu. Hanu is basically the equivalent to Japan's Wagyu. Japan. So very, very good quality, expensive meat. And for that, I went to Utenda, which is located in Gangnam. And it is also something I've seen on TikTok. Not sure if it's like viral, but people definitely raved about it. I also booked a private room, which wasn't even more expensive than if you were to book a table. That's why I booked it, but it was honestly a little weird because it was just silence and there was just one guy preparing the meat for us. I don't know, it was just very odd. We're in a private room. There's no music here. It's a bit awkward. There is music here, sorry. I'm on the waiting for. Oh no. We also asked for a Bluetooth box because it was so quiet there, and they actually gave us one, so we were then able to listen to music. But me and Joanna we had a great time. It was also definitely a bit on the pricey side for Korea. In general, it's probably still a good price. It's definitely not a cheap evening there. This was an amazing dinner. The meat was spectacular. The side dishes were also amazing. We got some kimchi fried rice. It was absolutely amazing. We got some chateaubriand, we got some ribeye, different kinds of meat, and they were all absolutely delicious. I can only recommend you this restaurant. How do you say delicious in Korean? 진짜맛있다?
That is really delicious.
진짜맛있다.
Thank you.
And also, if you're feeling crazy, just book a private room for 2 people and go crazy.
Bei den Lösungen kommen wir nicht mehr Probleme. Mach doch Business, solange ich lebe.
Geh runter in den Keller, ja?
Jo, bring Fleisch mit.
Okay.
Du schaffst es.
Day number 3 is a day in Busan. So technically this title is wrong because we also tested some spots in Busan. We did a little day trip and the first thing that I saw was most likely a tourist trap, but I don't care. I see bright colors, I see interesting looking food, so I'm gonna eat it. So I bought a jelly ball and also slush ice cream, which was it was all probably very unnecessary, but honestly it was so hot that day. The slush ice cream was amazing because it was like a slushy on the bottom and then creamy ice on the top. The creamy ice cream on the top was bad, but it was still refreshing. And honestly, the jelly ball tasted like nothing. The only thing that tasted like something was the sauce because it tasted like mango. We got the popular sauces, mango and peach. Lecker. Yeah? Yeah. The sauces are like very strong. So it actually does taste like something. Huh? I thought this was gonna be gross, but... It's like wackelpudding. I think this is something a child would buy. I'm a child. Refreshing. She poisoned it. These are definitely tourist traps. I don't care, okay? I don't care. Just look how beautiful Busan is. Oh my god, we went to the little village and it was so pretty. Very hot that day, still so pretty. You have to go there if you're in Korea.
Naomi, wo bist du?
We also walked around in the streets of Busan and there we found a lot of street food. So we got some dumplings and of course some tteokbokki because that's a must when I'm in Korea. I have to say the tteokbokki was very, very, very spicy. Like they're not playing around when it comes to tteokbokki, but it was very good. The rice cakes were amazing, but have that in mind, just eat it when you can eat very spicy. The dumplings were actually amazing. One of the best dumplings I've ever eaten in my life. Joanna confirms. The street food in Busan was great, like the ones that we tried. The one that I tried at Myeongdong in Seoul, that was not good. That was kind of like a touristy trap. This one I really enjoyed. Then we also climbed up the hills to a spot where you can basically see all of Busan. Wow, it was absolutely magical. We're doing all of this for the best view in town.
Wow, Busan.
And for dinner, I also went to a viral spot in Busan. It's called Daegon Myeongga Daeji Gopbap. This is a restaurant which is also focused on one specific dish, which is their pork broth. They do have some other stuff, but that is definitely their signature dish.
My ex-boyfriend.
And when you order that, you also get some kimchi and some stuff that you can put in your broth, some onions, some garlic, noodles, kimchi radish, all different kinds of stuff, which is amazing. I love that. And when you get your broth, have in mind, it always comes unseasoned. So you also get some extra salt and pepper, and then you can season it yourself to the way you like it. I didn't know that. So when I first tried it, I was like, why is it so bland? But when I seasoned it, it was actually very delicious. This is an amazing hearty meal. I know it was very hot that day, but I still had no issue eating this soup because it was very, very delicious. Also with the fact that they gave you onions and garlic, and the meat was also amazing. Like I feel like this would also be an amazing hangover food. Like this broth literally would bring you back to life. This one was amazing and it gets an 8 out of 10 broccolis from me. And then afterwards we wanted a little sweet treat, or actually the sweet treat came to us. I found a place where they sell bingsu, and apparently it was also a new spot.
Bingsu.
bingsu.
It said that it just opened up in Busan and it was literally on the other side of the train station. It had its grand open and it's called bingsu dang. Sorry, I just love bingsu. If you don't know what it is, it's basically Korean shaved ice dessert. Mostly shaved ice and then topped with lots of toppings and condensed milk and just delicious and amazing refresher. Joanna and I, we got a Dubai chocolate bingsu and just the way it was even presented, I don't know why it was smoking, but I was impressed. And I can without a doubt tell you this is the best bingsu that I've ever put in my mouth. And I did eat a couple of bingsus in my life before. I also ate one in Japan. Also lots of them in Germany. I don't know if you can compare that. It was absolutely delicious. The toppings, the shaved ice consistency, everything was so balanced and chocolatey. It just... We also ordered this slimy persimmon because it looked funny. I think persimmon is also a fruit that is very trendy in Korea right now because there was lots of stuff with persimmon flavor that walked our way. I didn't really understand this persimmon because it was literally just a very slimy persimmon, but no, you gotta try new things. So this was our day in Busan. Very amazing food that I tried that day, but let's go back to Seoul. On day 4, I actually filmed a lot for another video that was already up, so if you want to check that out. It was basically also very much a shopping day where we just shopped and filmed for my other video.
핑크's house.
I know this is not like a hack or like a crazy combo, but we bought drugs! Maybe or maybe not. This is actually so you can go to sleep. On day number 5, we went to Lotte World, which is a little theme park located right in Seoul. We're just little theme park girlies, okay? By the way, a little update. We slept very well. We're thinking this little shot actually did something. And now we're going to ride some roller coaster. I just said it looks a little bit like Kirby, the game on Switch. Joanna agreed.
Siehst du das da?
And after Lotte World, we decided we want to test something very viral that you will see so many times. Salt bread. Salt bread is this type of crunchy bread that is soft in the center and it's apparently salty. There's so many places that offer salt bread, but we went to a very OG chain. It is called Jayeondo Sogumpang salt bread and Jayeongdoga. So Sogumpang is probably salt bread. That is a chain that also exists a couple of times in Seoul, but here it's in Jongno and that was close to us, so we went there. There's also always a tiny line, but they move so fast because they literally just hand out the salt bread and bake it at the same time, but it's all very quick. It was delicious. I feel like the salt bread is worth its hype as long as you like bread. It is actually crunchy and soft on the inside and salty and so buttery and still warm. That was amazing. Me and Joanna, we loved it so much. I will give this a 10 out of 10. I don't care. It's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Was hast du dir denn da gekauft?
Uns!
Eistee?
Ja.
For dinner, we went to get pasta. The one where we went is called Ixion Chiyang. It's also in Jongno. There you can get this very viral, creamy, rose, spicy pasta. Oh. It was so good. I've seen it a couple of times and I was always like, it can't be that good. But on this travel in Korea, I learned that the Koreans can make an amazing pasta. If it tastes as good as it looks, we already have half of the rent, as we say in Germany. This one was a bit more on the spicy side. Me and Joanna, we were definitely struggling a little bit, a tiny little bit, but it was very, very delicious. Also not expensive at all. This is definitely also their most popular dish. They also have other dishes, but I had to try this one. I wish I could have tried more. I think this restaurant was great. Yeah, amazing. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 broccolis, 10 out of 10 if it was a little less spicy for me personally, but also very amazing and not overhyped at all. Joanna tried a new hair product. But don't worry guys, I also have a situation. Also on the other side, this one I glued down, though I know you're not supposed to glue down gel nails that are lifting, okay? Very important. I'm only doing this because I have like no other way right now. I really tried to get a nail appointment here. Okay, I didn't really try. I tried once and I didn't get a reply back. So yeah, this is my life now. Day number 6, we actually had a little skincare treatment. It was raining that day, so we thought, why not just go inside and pamper our skin? And then I also thought, like, perfect food for a rainy day is tteokbokki again. I did eat some in Busan, but I wanted more. I wanted more! So I found this place, Heibokki in Hongdae, which I've also found on TikTok, but it's not like super viral. It was actually very empty. I don't know, maybe because it was raining or because we were there for lunchtime. But for this one, you can also just order at a screen at the entrance. And it was so empty. And it was somehow such a vibe because it was so empty. It was raining outside and you could just eat your tteokbokki while watching the rain. I ordered 2 portions of cheese. Joanna also ordered some eggs. It was definitely the cheesiest tteokbokki I've ever eaten. Maybe even the cheesiest thing in my life, period. Joanna actually just found out that this drink is specifically for drinking it with spicy food because it literally is like a probiotics situation. You actually drink this with spicy food and then it neutralizes the spice and maybe also protects your belly a little bit.
So delicious.
All that matters. Koreans, they think of everything. It's insane.
It's really good.
You also get pickled radish for free. Then we just walked around Hongdae for a little bit and it was raining so hard we kind of had to save ourselves from elimination. So I literally just went into a cafe that I quickly looked up. It is called Shinledoga and it's also located in Hongdae and it was such a pretty cafe. Oh my god, so gorgeous. The interior with the little garden. It was so beautiful and also for the fact that it was raining. Oh, it was so moody and vibey and they also had the cutest desserts. Me and Joanna, we couldn't even decide. There was so much amazing things to pick from. In the end, we decided to get a tree stump, a bear, and cheese. It was all so good. It was amazing. Please go to this cafe if you're in Seoul. Oh, so beautiful, so amazing. And for dinner, we decided we just want to have a very typical Korean barbecue experience. So we also went back to Jongno and we literally just sat down at one of the barbecue places. I think you could not go wrong with that. Like, Korean barbecue is probably going to taste good everywhere. It was not the prettiest etablissement because it was just lots of tables, a lot of people, very busy. Like, you cannot chill for a second. Like, it was a bit stressful. But somehow it was still like a vibe. The food was amazing. It was also very cheap. Yeah, I don't even know what it was called, but like I said, if you go to Jongno and you just walk around and sit down somewhere, it's probably gonna be good. And then on our way home, we actually found a frozen yogurt place, which I thought was frozen yogurt. Turns out it's just a yogurt place. Joanna and I, we just wanted to go into the GS25.
And then we found this place.
It was actually right next to a convenience store where we just bought some stuff. And it was called Yeojong Cafe. And what caught our eye there was the tomato topping for the yogurt. I've never seen tomato topping, but apparently this is also a thing in Korea. Because they put stevia into the tomatoes so they taste sweet. And that to me was absolutely mind-blowing. So I did actually end up putting some tomatoes on my yogurt. It was maybe not my favorite thing in the world, but the yogurt itself was very yummy. I also put a little bit of Nutella and Oreos. That was great. Probably didn't eat the tomatoes.
It's just a tomato.
Still don't know about that. That's really a choice.
Maybe tomatoes are my favorite new sweet yogurt topping.
But I really like this place. And it was also open for a long time, I think until like 1 a.m. or something. Guys, I want to show you the cap that I bought today in a vintage store. And Joanna said it looks like a cap for children from Seoul. You tell me. This doesn't look like a cap for children, does it? It's a cap for grown-ups. It's a vintage Hello Kitty cap. And here is the glasses that I bought today. It's cute, right? I also like it together with the cap, actually. These are Gentle Monster. I don't know. Some people say they're overhyped. I really personally like the style. New, really good store. It actually had so many things there, like caps, bags. Show your bag. Cute. 12 euros. Wow. That's really good, Joanna.
Yeah.
And I also bought necklaces there because there were such pretty necklaces. This is the necklace that I got.
Wow! Wow! So pretty. Really pretty.
Now we're just trying to recover from everything we ate today because the tteokbokki that we ate, the 10 liters of cheese, the treatment that we did today was nice. Feeling good, feeling refurbished. The only sad part is that the weather says it's gonna be the exact same weather tomorrow, so that sucks a little bit. Day 7 in Korea, and me and Joanna, we're gonna get a tattoo today. We're just walking around Hongdae again, and we were literally just thinking that I want to bring the tattoo artist like a little snack, a little treat. So we just walked into a random cafe again. The cafe was called Grey Lab, and we ordered a mochi cookie there. And this cookie, I'm literally getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It was like a cookie, and the mochi was inside, and then it was also topped with chocolate. This is also my top 3 favorite eats that I've eaten anywhere, literally. It was so good. I also love cookies. I love mochi, so it's right up my alley. But like the chewy thing, the chewy mochi inside the cookie and the chocolate on top, like it was so chocolatey. Oh my god, it was so good. So we actually brought that to the tattoo studio. Min, let me know if you like the cookie. Time for a tattoo. It's just somehow a little bit of our tradition that wherever we go, we have to get a tattoo. Last time when we were in Tokyo together, we got this one, you remember? And now we want to get a tiger, actually, because it is like a typical national animal for Korea. Okay. On our way to get the tattoo right now. We're kind of nervous. It was so good. Like, it was so much fun at the tattoo studio. Like, we were so welcomed. She was the nicest ever. She's called Mindori Dreams on Instagram. Her name is Min.
So good. Yeah, she's really good.
She's really good.
She is just the cutest person ever. Me and Joanna, we got little partner tattoos. And yeah, it was so cute there. The pain level was high, I have to say, but I feel like every tattoo that I get, it hurts more. I've also heard that's actually a thing. Like your body remembers pain. That's why it hurts more each time. Let me know if you got experiences with that, because I think that's very interesting. Maybe I'm just weak. But yeah, the tattoo turned out so freaking cool. Min is so talented. Joanna also got a tattoo by her mentor, actually. And it was just amazing. So guys, please, if you want a tattoo in Seoul, you need to go to Min. On day number 8, it was finally time to go to the Hello Kitty Apple Cafe in Myeongdong. I know you guys probably have been waiting for me to do it. I have been waiting for me to do it. It is actually so popular, and of course I need to go there. It is the cafe of my dreams. The interior is so freaking cute. The stuff that you can get there. We got a milk roll, a little like souffle pudding situation cake, and an apple and some drinks. Guys, it literally looks like I'm in a cartoon right now, and I'm obsessed. Very excited about her. Vanilla mousse milk roll, which is a little cheated, just a little bit of foil on it. You demasked her. And then of course we got a signature apple. They didn't have a strawberry, but I mean, we're in the Hello Kitty Apple Cafe, so I have to take the apple. I also got this drink. It's like a seasonal drink. I think I'm already full after drinking this drink. That's so weird. Sparkling, like a soda, and then with cream on top. Very weird mixture. This is Joanna's drink. It's pomelo. It's soft, it's moist, it's creamy, it's milky.
Let's see what's inside the Hello Kitty.
Oh, it's actual cake. There's cake inside. I thought it was gonna be mousse. Oh, it is a lot of mousse on top. Apricot or apple? Some kind of fruit. No, I It's not a candied apple, or is it? Oh, it's frozen. Okay. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be soft, but maybe it's still frozen. There's also like an apple center inside. It's like giving Cedric Rollet. Honestly, food-wise, it was okay. The milk bread was great, but it was just milk bread cake. It was just not the best food. So if I were to just rate the food at the Hello Kitty Cafe, I could give it such a good rating. But it's not about that. It's about the vibe. It's the interior. You were also able to shop so much Hello Kitty stuff there. This is also where Joanna bought her Hello Kitty that she lost. later on. R.I.P. Hello Kitty, we still miss you to this day. I bought so much stuff there. It was just my absolute dream. If you're a Hello Kitty fan, you need to go there. If you're not, maybe you can skip it. Joanna's blind box. Look, I put it on my bag already. Isn't that the most adorable thing ever? Because I'm kind of like actually looking like cinema roll today. Yeah, I also bought more. A lot more. Actually, afterwards, we went to Seoul, a completely new area that we haven't looked at yet. There's so much more to shop and explore. We only had like a tiny bit of time there, but I still wanted to check out a specific spot, which was called Prika Bread. And I originally wanted to go there because I've heard there's amazing fruit desserts there. They didn't have that anymore. Now they're just literally selling bread, or like this mochi-like bread. It was called gamsabang, so it is definitely a bit different to mochi, but it has similarities, I would say. It's maybe a bit more bread-ish. They had so many different flavors. Honestly, that was probably also not my favorite thing that I've eaten in Seoul. It was fun, but probably a bit unnecessary. We had sweet potato flavor. That was probably the best flavor. We also had cheese filling. That was not so good. It was like not very flavorful. And then also a Dubai mochi or a Dubai gamsabang. But honestly, it was better at the mochi store that we visited at the beginning. On our last day, we actually went back to Seongsu because we realized there's so much more that I need to try there. And we had breakfast at Meals. They are very known for their cheeseburgers, which is not technically a cheeseburger. It definitely doesn't look like it, but it's definitely like a bakery. Like you can get so much baked goods there. Like I could have literally bought everything there. That's so up my alley. I love baked goods, and especially when they're sweet and with chocolate. I think they also make their own sausages. That's why their cheeseburger that looks like a hot dog is so famous. I can tell you that was also in my top 3 that I've eaten in Korea. Like the cheeseburger was amazing, but this chocolate bread that we bought, it's not known for this chocolate bread. It's known for the cheeseburger, but we also bought this chocolate bread. So good. Oh my god. Me and Joanna, we agreed that this was absolutely delicious. Also one of the best things we've ever eaten. Also, there was this one guy working there who was so cute. If you see this, shout out to you. You were very hot and also very nice. Maybe you want to open up a branch in Berlin. Oh, and Joanna also had a soup, like creamy. I don't know what the flavor was, but she loved the soup. We loved everything there. It was amazing. So next we went to a place called Hangjong-sung in Seongsu, and wow, the line there. This was probably the longest line that we had during a whole Korea trip. But this place, Hangjong-sung, is very famous for its mochi and very, very viral on TikTok, so I had to try it. I definitely have to say A+ for the packaging. Very adorable. We took 3 different flavors. The first was persimmon. I told you, persimmon, very trendy at the moment, and I was very surprised by how soft it was, but honestly it was maybe a little too soft. I didn't think that I would ever say that about a mochi. The second one we got is kiwi, which I'm not the biggest kiwi fan, but this one was actually kind of good. It was also a golden one, so it was a little sweeter. And the last one we got was Dubai mochi because it's just our go-to, and honestly it was not the best. Obviously this can only be good because there's just good stuff in it. There was also a strawberry on the center, but honestly I didn't feel it so much. Not so sweet, it's more like dry chocolatey powder. My favorite was actually the kiwi. I don't know if it's worth it lining up there though, because we literally ate mochis like on our first day at a random spot and it was maybe even better. It's good, but I don't get the hype. This is just a warning for you. If you go to Seongsu, you will have to stand in line almost everywhere. Every cafe, every store, there will be a line. It really surprised me because so far we didn't even have to stand so much in lines, but here it's definitely a bit different. But we did still shop a little bit. I went to the MLB flagship store and bought some stuff, some charms, a cap. It was very adorable. And the last spot we visited in Seongsu was Dalimak.
Oh, hello, motherfucker.
It was the spot where the bear is just the main thing. It is so freaking adorable. The bear is everywhere, and the thing that they are famous for is their bear whipped cream bread.
It's focaccia.
There's a lot more to get as well, like waffles and focaccia, but we definitely wanted to go there for the bread. Oh, and they also have lots of merch in case you want bear merch. This is the cutest shit I've ever seen.
Having a bubble bath.
This was so adorable. You know I'm a sucker for adorable looking desserts.
The legs are crunchy.
It was also not just adorable, it was also delicious. A bit more on the basic side since it's just like milk bread with whipped cream, but it's just what I love. Like, it wasn't too dry, it wasn't too sweet, it was just the perfect amount of sweetness. I personally loved it. So that was everything that I filmed in Korea. I really hope you enjoyed this content because it was so much fun for me to film and to edit and just, it was great. I hope it also helped you a little bit if you want to travel there so you know all the good spots. My favorite was definitely Mills in Seongsu and the Mochi cookie in Hongdae, the Ikseon pasta. That was my top 3. Anyway, this is it. Can't believe this is over. Gotta get back to my normal content again, I guess. I wonder where I should go. Like, I've been thinking to also travel to China. Like, would it be interesting to also look at food spots in China? That's like a whole new world for me, but I kind of want to see what it's like. Also, I have a trip to Barcelona planned. I don't know if you guys want to see something there. That's maybe a bit random, but maybe also not. Maybe you can leave me some suggestions down below where I should go and film some food content or other content. You never know what I'm about to do. Don't forget to check out my merch and don't forget to follow me on all my social media, which is Naomi John on
Instagram,
Naomi John on
TikTok,
and Naomi John on
Spotify.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Love you so much. I'm literally sitting in a pool of water because it's so hot. This is disgusting. Anyway, bye.